Arc for the Nintendo Switch got an overhaul in 2022. With this overhaul, all maps from console and PC version are coming to the Switch, with the recent map, Aberration. But is this map worth it? Or is it just an unfinished and buggy map? Let's review Aberration. First, I'd like to clarify. Developer team took a very demanding map and ported it onto the Nintendo Switch even with its limited hardware. So props to them. But besides that, it goes downhill. So while editing this video, there actually was an update that actually fixed frame drop. I went on this whole segment talking about how the frame drop is absolutely terrible. It is better. There are some areas still where it's not the best, especially when you first log in. It's terrible, like the frame drops, but it is way better than it was, and it shows that updates are coming out, so that means they are fixing on issues. But yeah, so frame drop is a little bit of an issue, but with this high demand map, it's really not that bad. And then when playing, can't even craft certain stuff. For example, the tech hovercraft. I don't know why, but it makes a sound that you can hear that it is crafting, but nothing shows up in your inventory. Personally, I wonder, did they just copy paste, lower it, and not test anything? Because some stuff is just not working how it's supposed to. For another example, the tech hover sail bugs out terribly. Your character's just flying there while this thing is glitching out, and it's unbelievable how this even got the go-ahead. Like, yeah, let's post this out. Like, I understand having limitations. However, this is just so bad that you can't even look at it properly. Not to mention, waterfalls, their texture looks so unfinished and terrible. Truly do not understand why textures are coming out terrible. I feel like we're going back to when the game originally released in its broken state, because this map is just reminding me so much how it's like that. And it's quite sad. Dinos are clipping through the map. And dinos aren't even spawning in when they're supposed to. You can come up close and they will fall from the sky. Another thing that I didn't mention before is poppin' is absolutely terrible. As you can clearly see in this clip, how terrible it is of just simply walking. Yes, I understand if you're in creative mode flying around, but simply just walking in areas, poppin' is like not that far away, and dinos just appear, boom, as you're walking, and it's terrible. Like, this reminds me so much of how the game was. So I'm hoping that down the line more updates come to fix it, because some stuff has been getting fixed, like frame drops, as I've already mentioned, but the pop-in is absolutely horrendous. This is unbelievable. I truly thought the game would be better, especially with the other maps. The other maps have been so well and performed so greatly, but this one is truly just a fail. I truly don't understand what happened with this map. And yes, I love this game dearly, and they really did try, but this map is just in a broken state that should have never been released. And the fact that it was released makes me concerned about the other maps that are coming out. So since after the update, I have changed my opinion on my rating of the map. I still don't recommend it. It is not as broken as it once was due to updates. So that is a good sign showing that updates are coming to fix it. It still has its issues. I mean, it's playable, definitely playable. But if you want the nice, smooth experience like the other maps, you're not going to get this with this. Stuff just doesn't look properly. It is playable. I will say it is playable, but I'd wait a little bit after some more updates comes out for it, and hopefully the performance gets a little bit better and textures and stuff actually works out like it's supposed to. But it is playable, and I'm sad, and I wish it was taken better, but I don't recommend getting this map. And yes, this is a huge fan favorite, but it reminds me truly of how the Switch originally released with the game. And truly, I just had a hard time trying to enjoy the game. Again, I like to props to the developer team for even trying to do this. However, it should have never came out in this state. But tell me, do you guys enjoy it? Are you trying it? Or are you just not going to even mess with it? Tell me in the comments. I always love reading, listening, and replying. So, see you gamers. Hope this review helped you. See you on the next video.